This is the Mamiya RB67 and it is the anti-Hasselblad 907X. Let me explain. So if you've seen videos on YouTube lately, you've noticed that the Hasselblad 907X with the CFV 100C just came out, and it is a new medium format camera that shoots 100 megapixel images, and that's very fine, very good. It is an impressive camera and it is a grail, but for a lot of people it's inaccessible because of the price point. And when you look at other options to get into medium format, there's this thing, there's the Mamiya RB67. So what makes it the anti-907X? Let me explain. So first of all, you're talking about the size of this thing. It weighs a ton. I am struggling right now to keep it in my hands, and that's okay because you know what? It's all right. It's a heavy camera, but it means it's more stable in my hands when I'm walking around and I'm taking images and I'm lining up my shots and I'm framing, and you know, it just makes it a not so pleasant experience in that sense compared to the smaller 907X from the videos that I've seen, but that's all right. You know, we work with what we got. Secondly, if you're talking about the process of taking images with the 907X, all the controls are on the backside of the camera with the touchscreen. Here you have your pop-up viewfinder. So you got your pop-up viewfinder right here, and your controls are right here on the lens. So use the lens to go ahead and dial in your aperture and your shutter speed, and you use these dials here to control the bellows in order to zoom in and out and get your shot in focus. So it's a whole different process than using the autofocus on the 907X, and it takes a little bit longer to make sure everything is lined up and set straight, but it is a practice of patience that really makes you time when to take the image that you want to make. Third, we have the RB's name, which is rotating back. So each of these film backs on the mount that comes with the RB67 can rotate between vertical or horizontal positions. So that makes it very easy for you to switch up the orientation of your shots without having to switch up the orientation of the camera itself. I find that very useful. And it's something that you cannot do with the 907X because of the way that the screen tilts out. You would have to tilt it to the side, as in tilt it up or down, but you wouldn't be able to just easily rotate the back. And I think that's something that's very cool and unique about the Mamiya RB67. Not only that, but with each of the different film backs you could put on the back side of the RB67, you can switch up what type of film you're using, so that gives you some versatility when you're mixing things up and you're taking photos. You could be using color one time, and then you could be using black and white in another instance, or infrared film, whatever you like. So I love that flexibility of this system. Finally, the big reason why the Mamiya RB67 is the anti-907X is price. Right now you can go on eBay, you can get one for around $500, and it would include a lens and at least a film back for you to get started with. You would have to go out and get film, which is about roughly $20 a roll, at least for what I've seen. B&H might have something on sale, so you could get your film in bulk and buy it that way and save some money. But overall, it's a much cheaper package to get a $500 used Mamiya RB67 versus the Hasselblad 907X. And if you're trying to just get into medium format photography, then it would be a good way to get there. I like it. I think it's a great system. I've had fun with it as far as I've been shooting it over the past month and a half, and it's been a very enjoyable experience. Eventually, yes, you could work your way up to a digital camera that allows you a little bit more instantaneous feedback versus having to wait and get film developed with the RB67. But, you know, overall, you are getting stellar image quality out of the RB67, and you get it at a fraction of the price for the Hasselblad 907X. So with that said, go on eBay, pick one of these up, get some film, go out, you'll be glad that you did. But that's it for me. This is my quick take on the Mamiya RB67. It's my first video of the year. I hope you all are doing well. My name is Chris. Go ahead, if you love this video, be sure to hit like. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, be sure to subscribe. I am on Instagram at Creaseworks, and you can find me everywhere at Creaseworks. I will catch you all in the next one.